On the 11th of June 2023, the locomotive DL11 ran its last trip for South Jutland heritage trains, and on that occasion a farewell trip was arranged on the Haderslev line, where the locomotive could be seen in front of a line of carriages from various private railways. DL11 started its life as one of 9 locomotives built by Fricks in Aarhus in 1952 after design by William Bay. The locomotive was given the build number 471 at Fricks and came to the other line, or HHJ, in 1952 as the line's M3. For many years the locomotive was used for the other line's freight trains and in 1969 was given its current classification DL11. During the 1980s, DL11 underwent an overhaul, which both meant new engines at Fricks, as well as a new set of lights which bore a strong resemblance to the line's Y-type trains. In the 1990s, freight operations decreased for the HHJ, and there was therefore less need for DL11, combined with the fact that the line now had an additional locomotive. In 1998, HHJ decided to sell DL11 to Kolding Locomotive Club, or KLK, which after a repaint at HHJ's workshop and an inspection, received the locomotive, and since 1999 stationed it at Lunderskov. Since then, the locomotive has become a regular sight in front of the club's trains, and has been a replacement several times when the club's steam locomotive TKVJ No. 12 has been out of service due to a steam ban during the summer. In 2010, the locomotive came under new ownership when the Locomotive Club KLK became a branch of the Danish Railway Museum, and thus the locomotive became a part of the museum's collection. When the club became independent again in 2014 as South Jutland's heritage trains, the locomotive remained in the ownership of the Railway Museum, and when the locomotive needed an overhaul in 2023 and the society could not guarantee original and approved parts for the locomotive in order to ensure its original condition, it was decided to transfer the locomotive to Odense so that the museum could benefit from the locomotive as a museum piece. Therefore, South Jutland Heritage Trains chose to say goodbye to their beloved locomotive with a farewell tour on the 11th of June. With DL11's farewell, the club is now left with a smaller locomotive from the 1930s and a steam locomotive F428, in addition to their faithful performer TKVJ number 12. This means the club is not nearly as well off during the dry summer periods, but when it really matters, the Danish clubs have proven they can help each other, so one can hope that there will be a solution when that time comes. Thank you for watching this last episode of the Danish Railway series Advent Calendar. Keep an eye on the channel over the next few days until the new year. Otherwise, I'll wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. See you all in 2024.